Alright, so I'll just get into some of the details about some of the equipment. Like I was mentioning before, you guys, the Copper River, it's a Class 3 river. It's also glacially fed, alright, which means that it's freezing cold water. It was solid ice anywhere from like 6 hours ago to a couple days ago. Right, guy talked, likes to joke around a lot, and we like to say that's about this cold. Pretty cold. Alright, so
the girls a minute longer.
Works for both. So underneath all this thermal protection gear, you guys want to wear just a bathing suit. Alright? Or if you know you're a really cold person, you get cold really easily, definitely wear like a polypro layer. Alright, like an upper long sleeve or something. Or even a pair of long johns. A pair of wool socks in the booties. Or even a fleece, right? If you know you get cold super fast. It's better to stay warm rather than like you freezing cold on the river. It's really hard to get warm. Right? So if you think you're a cold person, you know you're a cold person, wear an extra layer. And it's really easy to cool down in the river. It'll just throw you overboard. Or a splash board or something like that. But what you don't want to wear underneath your wetsuit is cotton underwear. Alright, definitely do not wear a cotton t-shirt, cotton socks, or a cotton underwear. You're way better off going commando style than you are going with cotton underwear. Because that cotton, as soon as it gets wet, it sucks the heat away from you way faster than if you didn't have anything on. Right, so no cotton. Alright, so the wetsuits, you guys, they're all Farmer John style wetsuits, which means they have no sleeves. And usually they come inside out because we wash them once a year, whether they need them or not. And
commando.
Oh yeah. No. So reach in, pull the legs through, right? And the way to tell that it's right side out is the zipper's on the front and the tag's on the outside of the zipper. All right. It's not like a surf suit. And these wetsuits, they're designed to fit fairly tight. Okay. The tighter they are, the less water they let in. That's sort of the nature of a wetsuit. Is when you fall in, water comes in, and you get cold initially, and then your body heats that up and traps that water in there, right? So the tighter it is, kind of the better it is. As long as you can kind of bend down and you're not screaming in pain, that's okay. All right? But keep in mind, if you can't even begin to get it over your ankle, then yeah, do come back. Right? So yeah, wetsuit. And then also, you guys are also going to want to grab one of these splash tops. And with these sizing, not so important as long as you kind of get it over your shoulders. All right? And this goes over top of everything. So if you're going to wear a fleece, this would go over top of that. Right? And then before we actually hit the whitewater, make sure all these things are done up. Right? There's a neck one, there's a wrist gasket, and there's a waist thing there. All right. And then also, another piece of equipment is the wetsuit booty. All right. Looks sort of something like this. Comes in styling colors. Not that it's about style and color here on the river. More about function. Yeah, maybe just hang on a sec. We'll hand them all out. Because people think they're size, and we actually look at it. We all work in the circus in the winter, right? So we're like good at sizing people out. So yeah, wetsuit booty, you guys. Everyone's going to want to grab one of these. And sizing's not so important with these things, as long as you've got sort of, you can get them onto your foot, right? If you've got an inch of space, that's fine. In fact, if you can't swim, we'll give you a couple sizes extra, and they act kind of like slippers. Okay. So yeah, wetsuit booty. We'll probably hand them out to you, all right? And they do sometimes if you're kind of wondering why the size isn't your size, or men's size, so they usually size down the size or two. Alrighty. Any questions? Silent group. Everyone's nervous. Oh my God. Can I get maybe Sam and Jeff? Can you help me out with carrying some gear? So maybe we'll just have like a couple people come grab wetsuits, and a couple people grab splash tops, and then a couple people grab wetsuit booties. And then there's change rooms downstairs, you guys. So just through the hallway down there. There's men's and women's change rooms. And make sure everything fits, okay? Because once you actually get up to the river, there's no other options, right? So try everything on, make sure it fits, and if it doesn't, come back, right? Change it. And also one last thing, you guys, the last real bathroom we're going to see for the next 6 hours is just around the corner. So I highly recommend using that bathroom. Yeah, just right there. And because once you get up to the river again, we've got lots of lava trees and thistler trees. All right, let's go for it.
So we can't just go on the boat?